call it the thumbnail wall. This was one of the first projects that Nate had me do for him. There's a very good chance we get this finished today. Super simple, but it really makes a difference for backdrop when filming for Nate's clients. It's probably mostly where you're gonna see me. Man, I am having a heck of a time trying to get this thing to work for me. Good morning, y'all. In the green room again, or the patio wall room. Not sure what we're gonna call it after this gets done, but I'm thinking there's a very good chance we get this finished today. We've got about 14 tiles we still need to put up on the wall here. One of them needs to be cut slightly on one side. And we've got 9 of them already pre-drilled, which means we only need to drill 5 more after that. So we're gonna go ahead and get them up on the wall and see if we can't get it finished today. And then it's just some touch-up stuff in this room, I think, after that. So we're on the home stretch. Good morning, y'all. We are finally inside the studio house this morning. I just wanted to talk about this wall really quick. I call it the thumbnail wall. This was one of the first projects that Nate had me do for him. Really cool idea. He was really excited about it. And as I started to get these canvases up on the wall, I got more and more excited about it as well. So my wife and son actually helped me put this up. We used chalk lines and squares, and it was a lot of fun. These canvases are just hanging on nails, and these canvases are prints of Nate's clients' thumbnails from their videos on YouTube. The reason that they are just hanging on nails is so that we can take one and swap it with another. And that is so that, for instance, if Nate's client, Noelle Randall, was filming at this house using this wall as a backdrop, we can move canvases around strategically to place her thumbnailed pictures where they were more visible, so they could show off her, her experience on YouTube, just how much she's got going on there. So really neat idea. He could always print off more canvases of his clients and future clients to hang up here. A lot of fun to do. Hope you enjoy the footage of us putting these canvases up on the wall. All right, guys, good morning. Back at the studio house again. It's probably mostly where you're gonna see me. Man, I am having a heck of a time trying to get this thing to work for me. What I need to do is just go buy a new micro SD card specifically for this channel and for the footage that I make. Anyways, it's Thursday, so that means it's time to mow the lawn. We'll get the lawnmower out, weed whacker, edger, all that jazz, and get stuff mowed, hopefully. I don't know this for certain, but I'm under the impression that mowing the lawn is a healthy thing for the grass. It's been so warm and dry here the last few weeks that the lawn is really struggling. It didn't help that our sprinkler system, that this Rainbird panel is having issues. All right, we're back. I couldn't find the exact same screws that came in the set, the packages that had the screws and the anchors. So we got the same length, 1 1/4 inch general purpose screws. Like I said, not the same screw, but they should work just fine. But I guess we'll see if that's the case or not here in just a minute. But let's see what we can do. Like I said, we've got 9 tiles already pre-drilled and prepped, ready to go. So we just need to start popping them up on the wall, and we'll see how far we get. So let's hop to it. Alright, so what I've got to do here, I don't know if when I was putting this bottom row of tiles up on the wall, if I just slowly let them sink down, or I'd like to blame it on the baseboard, but it was probably me. You can see where this space right here starts to widen out, and we get off square a little bit there. Anyway, regardless, this tile, which is going to go right here, now hangs down past the baseboard. So what I'm going to do is tape across the bottom here, around the front and back, measure up about 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit more, and you'll cut it on a table saw. It shouldn't be too noticeable because it's on the bottom, and I don't think ever when our videographers film for the clients here in the house, I believe they rarely film below the waist, right? They have like the upper half of the body in the shot, in the frame, and they probably are not gonna have the very top of the wall in frame either, so I think we're safe. But we want to get one more column up on the wall closest to the door. So. Alright, so we did not get it finished today, but we knew that was a possibility. We've got 6 more tiles to do. We'll get them next time we're in the room. For sure, the next time we get here, we'll have it finished because we've got all the screws we need, all the anchors we need, not including some touch-up work we're gonna do later on. Right now, we're just gonna clean up. So the house is ready for, I guess I'll do the next one in here, so. But it's always good to clean up at the end of a project, so. Another really quick, another project that I did for Nate, so the thumbnail wall was the first one that I did, and that I started and completed. Shortly after that, we put some wallpaper on, this is one of the upstairs rooms, it's kind of small, with the sloped ceiling. We put some blue wallpaper up. The walls were all this color. So Nate wanted to have a splash of more color in here, and we put it up on the wall in these little squares down lower. So that was a really fun project. It's just an adhesive vinyl wallpaper. Thankfully, we didn't have to roll the glue up on the wall and then put the wallpaper on as they did in the past. And you can still get wallpaper like that, but this was just we peel off the back of the wallpaper vinyl and there's adhesive already on it. Stick it on the wall. So you still have to be careful in trying to get it smooth and stuck to the wall so there's no air bubbles underneath it, but it was a fun project. So super simple, but it really makes a difference for backdrop when filming for Nate's clients. So enjoy that as well.